did the Dallas Cowboys get the steal of the draft in the first round at pick number 11? It's pretty high to consider him a steal, but we're going to get into this in just a second. Welcome back to the Charged Up Podcast. My name's Dan. And just before I continue, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. Now, Caleb Downs, safety out of Ohio State. Hometown, Houston, I think that's how you say it, Georgia. 5'11", 206. Now, this dude, in my opinion, after watching some of the tape that I was watching, was the best player in the draft. There's a reason that he was supposed to go inside the top 10, but because he's a safety, they almost never go inside the top 10, and a lot of them end up going in the second round. But this guy was just too good to ignore. You go and watch any Ohio State game. I mean, the guy could line up anywhere. He could blitz from anywhere. He's a very good tackler. He's incredibly smart, tenacious. He can make plays on the ball. He can cover, man, zone. Prospect grade 6.47. Not the best in terms of physical intangibles. He's a little bit like you look at someone like Derwin James, who I believe is 6'2". This guy's a little bit smaller, but he's 206 pounds. That's still a big man who can really move. And you look at his production score, 81, athleticism score, 76. To be that productive in a top school playing against top opponents, and then of course the athleticism score everyone loves. This guy, in my opinion, was the steal of the first round. And when Dallas moved up one spot, yeah, they had to give up a couple later round picks to do it, but I think it's worth it for them. Their defense was obviously really hurting last year after getting rid of Micah Parsons. I can't talk today for some reason, but you know what I mean. You know who I'm talking about. Micah Parsons, one of the best pass rushers in the entire league, gets traded. The Cowboys get a couple first-round picks back, and this year they made him count. Now, they also ended up drafting Malachi Lawrence as well, who a lot of people thought was going to go into the second round, but pass rushers are at a premium. With a guy like that, with a motor like that, he was just going to go in the first round. I had him going a little bit later in the first round, but a lot of mock drafts had him going at like 54, 55, which was never going to happen. I remember watching that, and as a Chargers fan who had the 55th pick, I was like, wouldn't that be great if we got Malachi Lawrence at 55, draft the no lineman in the first round? But instead, we drafted Mesidor in the first round, and then we went and got Jake Slaughter in the second round. But either way, back to Dallas, Caleb Downs, in my opinion, reminds me a lot of Derwin James. Again, he's not as big, but he can blitz from anywhere. He's very difficult to block. He can make plays all over the field. He's a big hitter as well. If I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd be very excited. You had a very bad defense last year. Dallas played the Los Angeles Chargers last year, and it was the one time where Herbert did not get sacked. Well, I don't think any quarterback is going to have the pleasure of that this year when facing the Dallas Cowboys with now two guys who can blitz and rush the passer. Plus, Dallas also made another couple pickups there in the interior of their defensive line. So you got Caleb Downs, Malachi Lawrence to add on to that. And I think that you're going to see the Dallas Cowboys defense improve at least a decent amount next year just with those two additions alone. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree with me that Caleb Downs is the best player in the draft? I know it's kind of controversial to say, but I'm really curious on your opinion. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with a new one.